back in the day, you know, when you were first getting going and you were at the height, I guess, of the punk movement, was Canada one of the places that was big on you guys?
We again, like I said, we only really played Toronto and Vancouver. I mean, I remember our very first show in Canada was at the legendary Mocambo club in Toronto, and of course, you know, I think we'd released the second album by the time we made it across the Atlantic. But obviously the first album was called Inflammable Material, and we're on stage at the El Mocambo, and suddenly our manager's waving wildly at me from the side of the stage, and he said, so I sort of, you know, stopped between songs, went across, well, what do you want? And he said, the club's on fire. I went, I'm sorry? He said, the kitchen's on fire. You're going to have to get everybody out. And the place was packed. It was absolutely rammed. I said, how am I going to get them all out? I said, well, just tell them they got to leave. I went, okay. So I went up to the microphone and said, you know, I'm really sorry to sort of have to break this to you, but apparently the club is on fire. And of course, because, you know, we're standing there with like the sort of flames behind us as a backdrop, the album's called Inflammable. They honestly thought I was joking. I mean, they thought sort of, yeah, that's right. You're damn right. We're on fire. It's going great. I'm like, okay. Nobody seems to want to leave. I think it was only when the fire guys turned up with like axes and stuff that people started to believe us. But by which stage, luckily, the kitchen staff had managed to put the fire out, so no harm done. We managed to finish the show. But yeah, I mean, it's, you know, back then we were coming across and we were playing sort of, you know, the same size clubs all the way across America. So, you know, we didn't really think of Canada as a separate entity back then. It was part of the American tour, like I said, you know. Right. But yeah, I mean, it was that. And then I remember we played the Commodore in Vancouver. And we got there a couple of days early. We went down, some friends, girls' school, I think, were playing there the night before. They were opening for, I forget who they were opening for. But we got there and it was like, hell, this place is big. And, you know, we were like, we got to play here on our own tomorrow night. And we were convinced it was going to be empty. But in fact, there was a sizable crowd there. So, yeah, I mean, I've always had very, very fond memories of playing in Canada, you know. And in fact, actually, when the last album came out, the last studio album, which is like about 4 years or so ago now, we were actually in Toronto when my wife called me to tell me that it had gone to #1 on the British rock charts. So, wow. You know, again, I got apart from the club nearly burning down and bringing a very, very quick end to our career, apart from that, my memories of Canada are all pretty positive.
Well, actually, that is too. I mean, you made it through. Right?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. And like I said, it's a story to tell, you know.
Exactly.